We're talking a lot about that, and we'll get to everything about that in just a second. Fiona is actually hitting the northern Leeward Islands today, but moving away now. It's a tropical storm force winds in the vicinity down there, but that's not going to be a threat to the U.S. And here comes Gaston is the name of it. It's a French name, and that's the French pronunciation on it. And then there's the next one that looks like it's almost Hermine already, and that is expected indeed to develop downstream. So let's take a look at Gaston, because with all our attention on Earl, we haven't really talked about this very much. Just to let you know what's out there, and the National Hurricane Center is forecasting a hurricane here by the beginning of next week, and the indications are in the general vicinity of the northern Leeward Islands about the middle of next week, so we have a long time to watch that. And of course we have Hurricane Earl to deal with in the meantime. So here comes Earl. There you see the numbers, 135-mile-an-hour hurricane with Category 4 winds moving northwest at 17 miles an hour. It's heading right for the South Carolina-North Carolina border. But the expectation is that weather system that's approaching from the west is going to eventually really pick it up and turn it hard. But boy, it's a close call on how close that gets to the North Carolina coast before that happens. Very impressive looking satellite picture. When the aircraft gets out there, I would not be surprised to see that they found a stronger hurricane, although it does look like the eye has gotten bigger. So we'll see exactly what they measure there. But this is an incredibly strong hurricane with a very large wind field that is going to affect the east coast of the U.S. and potentially in a very, very bad way. We just can't say how bad at this point. So there's the hurricane. Here's the big dip in the jet stream coming along. Right now, it's being pushed by high pressure to the east. I'll show you in a second. But we're waiting on this. And that timing, as we talked about yesterday, it's exactly the same conversation today. We have no more precision today than we had yesterday. High pressure is steering it right now, and it's been coming around the nose of this high. It's just not to the nose yet. It's still on the kind of flat part. But where exactly is that nose? We've drawn it right there. Maybe the nose is a little further in. I mean, these are not exact things that we can put on a map. And here's this big jet stream dip back here. So the nose begins to turn at first, the jet stream dip turns at second, and that's why it kind of comes up and then makes potentially kind of an S, and that's why we're especially concerned about New England. New England sticks well out into the cone there. Not that we're not concerned about North Carolina. Notice that even if we're on the right side here, that wind field is so big, it's going to put very strong winds over Cape Hatteras and push a lot of water in there. And the angle of this wind flow is what this is all about. It's a very, very strong, exceptionally strong system for this time of the year. Actually, you know about the heat in the Northeast? That's an exceptionally strong high-pressure system. This is an exceptionally strong accompanying low-pressure system that's really going to drive this thing in a very dramatic way. So we're lined up across the board here, and we may very well have four at some point here, but the main message at this point is we cannot say that this is not going to be a disastrous event in North Carolina, and you folks in the Northeast, as they say, the hurricanes in the Northeast don't happen frequently, but they do happen regularly, and historically there have been a number of devastating hurricanes go through the Northeast of New England. So you guys just be ready and pay attention to instructions up there on what you need to do. Okay, that's it.
All right, thank you very much, Brian.